You see, I'm not saying this because I want to be known, but this is what is disturbing my mind. I don't know. I don't know. Poor man cannot mingle with rich man anymore in this same country called Nigeria, of which we normally say everybody has right. But I don't even know. I don't even know where to start it from and what to talk of. Is it the present situation that this country is, or is the western part of this country? I don't know. To school in this country is a problem. See, let me tell all of you. Let me tell you, we are no more monkey again, no donkey. That is why, we will claim our rights. That is why the academic section of this country is no longer in order. And you people, you will send your own children to study abroad. See, you are only though it can be possible, you can do that successfully. But you see that mind you are having, that your children will still come and rule us, it's a lie. If the academic session is okay, the syllabus is in order, you can ask for our rights. That is why you purposely wanted to annihilate education in this country. But let me tell you, at least we have gathered little. With the secondary school level, we've gathered. And I believe a time will come whereby this little experience or education we have, we will use it to claim our rights. And never have the mind, just erase this mind that your children will still come and rule us. It's a lie. Haven't you read the story of Nigeria? Have you ever seen anybody who was born from a rich family to rule this country? No one. No one has ever done that. No one has ever done that. So, still have that same mind. Even you ruling us now, you were not born with a silver spoon. So, still have that kind of mind. Your own children too, they will not rule us. They'll just have that. Just terminate it. Just terminate it. And we too, you thought we are still moguls, right? Don't worry. We know your history. Thank God for the social medias. We know where your children are. When we rule over them. What you, the father, has done to us, we surely goes back to them. Because I don't just know why you people are doing us this way. I don't know why you are doing us this way. We don't know. And I don't know. In fact, I don't blame those civilian. I don't blame this civilian regime. I blame the militaries. Yes, if the military has not given you this kankawam and pawam, the order to rule over us, at least all those things will not be happening. You cannot boldly tell me any road, any social amenities in this country that is done by those caterpillar that has spent 10 years. No. Today you see they will construct the road. After 2 years, the road will destroy again. Then they will call for rehabilitation. I don't know. They will call for amendment, and the amendment where this country is only the country whereby they will give you something you already have. They will give you something to give to the poor. You still keep it under you. All those things. See, it's not that though Bible said it. He said we should respect those in high places, because none of them without God consent. But it's just, this thing is just disturbing my mind. And let me tell you, just keep on praying that I should not have money. Me, if I have money, that will be a great problem in this world, in this country. Because you people, you ahead of me now, you will hear when the time comes. You will hear of me. Because I don't just know why you just love treating us this way. Why do you leave us suffering every day? We are suffering. Why? What have we done to you guys? That is for the government. Now for the youth. I'm not, let me say, just that what those ones are doing is not good, the government. Let me also talk of the youths or we Nigerians. We are the cause of this problem, of the problem on ground. Why? You will see the right person on ground that ought to be voted for. You will not vote him or her. You will vote that person, the highest paid candidate will rule this country. I don't see. It is only Nigeria that one is happening. And let me tell you, let's just come think of this. Before Ambode ruled as Lagos State Governor, he was the secretary, right? State accountant. Ambode did not have money he used to campaign. That means he must have borrowed the money from someone. Now, if you were the one he borrowed the money from, and he wants to return the money, maybe you borrowed him 10 million naira. When he wants to return the money, sorry my bro, would you collect 10 million naira? At least he will also add something like 15 million naira. And if you should calculate the money he spent in Lagos, I'm using Ambode as example. Same thing is applicable to every one of them. So you don't need to collect money. The money they use to in campaign during election, they have to borrow the money. And you Nigerians, the highest candidate, the highest paid candidate will rule this country. It's not good. Things should not be done that way. Let's also admit our own mistakes. We cause this ourselves. Just like those ones, they don't just scare again. Maybe we've paid them 2,000 naira, 2,500, we paid them 3,000 naira during the election, so that is their money, and it is true. If I were the one, I would do so, because the money, I have to borrow the money, and I have to return the money to them. If you should calculate, only Bejuleki Ambode will spend nothing less than 10 million naira. Then calculate 20 local governments in Lagos State. 10 times 10. That is 100. Times 20. That is 200 million. Ambode did not have such money in his account. Now come think of Mr. President. The whole 37 states in Nigeria. Where do you want Buhari to get that money? That means you have to borrow the money from someone. And when you want to return the money, you have to put some interest. So let's blame those people little. Let's blame them less. Let's blame ourselves. We will collect money during election. It's not good. It's unfair. Because they will have to. If it were you now, you rule for 8 years. At the end of the day, you use your salary to pay the people you borrow the money. Who does that? Nobody. So don't let us to blame them. We are the cause of our problem too. We're causing these people to do this. We're causing them to do it. We don't have to collect the money. We don't have to take money. Let's vote the right person in. Yes, the right person might not have money, but the wicked will have the money. Then you vote the wicked in. Now you will now be crying, shouting. They will suffer you. Now you will not be shouting. You say the right. You don't need to collect money. You don't need to take money. Yes, that is it. And I don't know what has. In fact, this has been a problem facing Nigeria. This during election, you see the right person, you will not vote him or her. Because that person has money than him, you will vote him. You never knew the money he spent during election. In fact, he will bring back the money. He must surely embezzle the money times 1 million. Times 1 million. So let us also amend this way. Let's look at that. You don't need to take money during election. See, any day we stop, let me tell you, I've come to a conclusion that any day we the youths, Nigerians, we stop collecting money during election from that day, Nigeria will be okay. You will see there won't be much embezzling of money because they don't have any money to return. They don't have anybody to refund. So you two, you just think of what you two you have done to this country. What you and I, what we've done to this country. What you've done to this country. And now here I am again to tell you people that have destroyed the social amenities. Look at Ekpe, go and look at Ekpe at night when Ambode was there. Light is always available. But now check, go and check. The street lights are no more working. Some youth must have been removing the battery or the solar panel. Why? So now Ekpe is now in darkness. Do you now expect someone to come and redo it? You won't, because it has been written down that so governor in so year has done this in so town. So he will think the thing is still there, whereas it's no more there. We too are destroying this country. Look at gutter. You pour refuse in gutter, and there is PSP container outside there, which you're supposed to do. You see, there are some law, there are things which we have to do, because God too will judge you on that. He will judge you by that. If you don't do it, if you don't comply, He will judge you. Stop abusing government too. You have your own part to play. The gutter, they told you not to put water, not to put dirty. You still throwing dirty there. Are you not still doing it? The solar panel you remove, the cable you cut. So now another government will come in to restart that the project again. Then it will request for money. Then you will now be shouting, where is the money? Where is the money? That is just it. We should just think of things we're doing that is unfair. Are you also part of the people destroying this country? It's not until you become president or governor you partake in people that is destroying this country. You too, you might be destroying this country that you don't know. You don't get me? You might be destroying this country. You might be the part of the caterpillar in this country that you don't know because of some things you are doing. Government will plant flower in an area. You just go there to pack the flower. You go and cut it. You see, there is a place to defecate, and there are public toilets outside there to defecate. You guys, some of you don't go there. You'll be defecating around the streets. You just defecating around the streets. You just go to a garden, enter the garden, then defecate there. The environment will be smelling. Then is it government that is causing that too? It's not government too. It's not everything being done. It's not everything that is done by government. Everything are not being done by government. You too, you are contributing to the destruction of this country. You're a caterpillar. So ask yourself, if you are part of them destroying this country, God will hold you responsible for that. God, He will hold you responsible for that. You see the right person to be voted for, you didn't vote him. God will also hold you responsible because of money. You voted the criminal. God will hold every one of you responsible for this. There are things you don't do. You get me? There are things you don't do. There are things you do yourself, then you want to put the blame on someone else. God will punish you for that. There are things you don't supposed to do. I pray God will help us in this country. He will help the leaders and even you yourself and I myself. He will help every one of us. God will help us. Because what we are doing is not good. So God will help every one of us. And they too, they should just amend their ways. You too, amend your ways. Let everyone amend this country. The white is not their God. You won't see any police standing on the way directing vehicle. And in Nigeria, if there is just a small traffic, you see them. Hold up. You see them following one way. Just one lane. If there is traffic on one side, before you know, they will block the two road. Is it government that is causing that? Then you'll be shouting. You'll be shouting one government. Is it government that is causing that? I'll be impatience. See, our problem in this country too is impatience is part of our problem in this country. Before you see them, before you know, the drivers, in fact, they will just block the two roads. Now you will now be shouting government. If there is two roads, at least two roads is enough for everything, for transportation to take place smoothly without any problem. But if there is just hold up on one side, one lane, before you know they block the two lane. You just see somebody, Marwa or something, they will just walk, they follow one way. Then the two road will now block. Now be shouting, we have idiot nonsense government in this country. Are you not part of the people destroying the country? Are you mad? Are you also mad? Are you mad? Don't you see what you're doing, and don't you reason what you're doing, what you're saying? And you go to Yahweh. Nigerians, we are mad. Everybody, we are mad. Not only the government, stop saying government. Is it government that blocked the road? Are they the one that blocked the road? They're not the one. They're not the one. They're not the one. You say police take bribe, police take bribe, road safety, you will be shouting. You will not say what you do. You will not say what you do. You are expected to have driving license. You didn't have. Particulars, you didn't have. Then they will now want to take you to a place where you'll be punished. You beg. The guy man doesn't want to listen to you. Then you now say, okay, take money. He will take money. Then you will say they're collecting bribe. Are you not the one who tested them with bribe? You gave them the bribe, then they will take. You tested them. Then they take it, they grab it. Opportunity comes but once. So you two don't do something, you will need to bribe somebody. If you do that, God will hold you responsible. Stop shouting anybody's name. Stop taking bribe. Stop giving people's bribe. They never requested for it. You gave them. Then they took it. Is that a crime? They take it with the mind of, okay, because I helped this guy, he gave me money. That is just it. That was how corruption took place in Nigeria. You cause it, the civilians, we the people living in Nigerians, we cause this. Stop abusing the government or something. Just that they too, what I'm questioning them or what I'm telling them is they've allowed this to take over them. Forget if somebody is doing something that is not, if you embezzle, bring this money. Tell this idiot so-called EFCC to leave. Ban them. I don't know how many people has EFCC jail. They just question you for just a month, blah 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 blah. Then the issue will be settled. It is see, not building company, not having company here in this country is caused by the EFCC. Yes, it is caused by the EFCC. Because if they have it here, EFCC will be threatening them up and down. That is why they have it abroad. And those EFCC, they are collecting money. They take bribe too. They take bribe. Then why will you be jailing people? Be pursuing your guys up and down. Don't you know those politicians' house? Don't you know them? Are people not meeting in bar or in an hotel? You meet there. You know them, Emorai no Jukoroju, but you won't say the truth. You take money. So those of them that doesn't want problem, that doesn't want to bribe, they take the money abroad to invest there. What I'm telling you now, if there is a way you can silence EFCC, silence them. Come and build in your country. Either you steal the money or you don't steal. Come and invest in your country. Let truth, let us work. A graduate can no longer work. A graduate becoming a barber is unfair. The money you spend, at least every day, the little school fees in Nigeria plus house fees and everything, the month you spend every year, it's nothing less than 150. 150 times 8 years. If you are studying medicine, 150 times 4 years is something. Don't you know what you have used the money for? You know what you use the money for. If you use the money on business, you will know where the business is currently. So Come and just invest. Let us work. There are many talented youths in Nigeria. No one to help. Who want to even help? Is somebody that struggle to eat that want to help you for what? You can't. Since it's not done, nobody will even do that. Who does it? No one. So I beg, both you and I, the government, the followers, let's come together to build the country. You might not build the country by giving them money, by contributing money or pay tax. No. But you can build the country when you see something that is not good. Move it on the way. Do not block any drainage. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't block any gutter. You are also developing the country. But if you do that, you are destroying the country. Yes, you will suffer it. You will suffer it if you do that. If you do that, you will suffer it one day. You will suffer it. So I beg. It's just that this thing, the situation of Nigeria baffled. It always disturb my mind. Both what the government and individual are doing, those things has been disturbing me. I can't lie you. Telling you this. Just know what you are doing. God will help us in Jesus' name. God will help us. He will help us in this country. I'm not saying this because I want to talk. I'm saying my mind. Now I'm talking to the two parties, both the government and the followers. God will help us in Jesus' name.